Hi, it's me. I've been trying to do that less. Maybe not so much on live streams, but when it comes to the weekly Waypoint video series that I do every week on youtube.com/startcravingpenguin, I always forget I have that URL, but I do. Should probably put a game capture on. I forgot what I was saying already. That's pretty impressive, actually. Anyway, so this is Rindlebrook. This is one of my personal characters. These are the rest of my personal characters. Hi. I've been leveling her. You may notice she's a shaman. The reason I bring her up is because she's an enhancement shaman. Taz is an elemental shaman. So it'll be interesting to compare the two as we level. I have leveled an elemental shaman before, but that was back, I believe, in Warlords of Draenor, and I think it's probably changed a bit since then. So yes. So we have been leveling not Lumulos, we've been leveling not Zar, Taz. So we're going to continue him. My Xbox Series S is arriving somewhere between 3:30 and 4:30, so I'm going to be streaming until that happens. So that's pretty fun, that's pretty exciting. Oh, that's what I was saying earlier. Yeah, I'm trying to tone back the saucy intros where I'm like, hello and welcome to another episode, because I think it probably puts people off. They're like, alright, look, just be yourself. So now I try to just open with, hey, welcome back to another one of these, kind of thing. I think it's better. I'm not sure. I personally don't know, but I think it's probably better. So yeah, back to the other topic I just diverged from. My Xbox Series S arrives somewhere between 3:30 and 4:30. I'm very excited. Up until a couple of days ago, wasn't really excited at all. Didn't really. Well, obviously I cared because I ordered the damn thing, but I was just kind of like, man, it doesn't really feel real, if you know what I mean. But now it does, and now I'm excited. What was that noise? Did I just get like? Oh, right, the achievement noise. I was like, was that the level up noise? No, it's the achievement noise. So when we left off, or I guess I should say last time on WoW Story Mode, we created Taz, our troll shaman, elemental shaman, that is. We did the entire tutorial island experience, the story where we crash on the island. Oh no, we don't crash on the island. Well, we do, but like we go there looking for a missing expeditionary force. We end up finding them. The game teaches us how to play the game. It all happens. Then we were like, that's nice, seeing the newest version of a World of Warcraft zone. Now let's go to the oldest version of a World of Warcraft zone. So we went to the Burning Crusade. The Dark Portal had opened once again. And once we got here, we discovered that things were not going smoothly. And it's been like a month, so I don't remember all the story nuances. Sorry about that. I had a bit of a head cold. Well, it hasn't been like a month, but it feels like it has. It's been like 2 or 3 weeks. I had a bit of a head cold. Nothing COVID, don't you worry about that. But I had a bit of a head cold, and as such, my voice wasn't great. And then, like, I just had a bit of a gunky throat. So, like, the thought of doing a stream where I'm doing, like, "Brr, brr, my name is Sergeant Shatterskull," doing that kind of a voice for, like, 2 or 3 hours, wasn't feasible. Was not possible. And if I'm honest, I'm still a little bit gunky. It's one of those head colds where the gunk sticks around for ages. But it's got down to levels where I barely notice it now, so that's good. Your battle prowess has been noted by High Command, Shaman. I apologise if I gave this guy a slightly different voice before. We're now going with this. They want to send you to the front lines to meet up with Mainfist's crew. They're radicals devoted to the complete extermination of the Burning Legion. So you may fit right in. Wait. It's radical to want the extermination of a Burning Legion? How's that radical? That seems like the kind of interest that you would align with. Anyway. Head east just about 200 paces and veer south at the jutting mass of land. You'll see Reaver's Fall where an old farm used to stand. Once there, you are to report to Forward Commander Toark. Now move out. Yeah, I don't quite understand that. Oh, that's a point. So you know this guy's Raptor Boy that I have him on? I have got a new mount, which is better. It's like a remastered version of this mount. And I got it from the Arathi Basin. Actually, maybe it's an Alliance only. No, it's not. Good. I got it from Arathi Basin. So you can see him now. See him in all of his raptory glory. Well, Now, motherfucker. Are you fucking kidding me? I have forgotten how to play Elemental already. At the minute, isn't it just Flame Shock and Lightning Bolt, mostly? Alright. Go away. God, future expansions never had this problem. Are you following me? No, you are. Go away. Right. Here he is. Much more HD, much cooler looking. And he's slightly bigger too, I think, so we're going to be using him instead. So yeah, it's interesting to think about the fact that we're going to an old farm, because this place did used to be like probably grasslands, right? Yeah, it used to be Tanan jungle, so it's interesting to notice the contrast between the current zone we're in and when we do Warlords of Draenor 500 years from now at the base we're going. You'll see what this place used to look like. Wow, they killed the Fell Reaver. We never have to worry about it again. That's a point. I should turn... bear with me while I turn Shadow Play off, because it'll probably help the stream.
What you want?
So you're the one responsible for cleaning out Fellspark, eh? That's good to hear. We need soldiers like you who can take those fiends head on. Wow, you sound really boring, dude. You have, like, no interesting voice. Directly east of here is the Legion front. Spaced across the front are infernal portals and gateways, used to bring reinforcements to Hellfire Peninsula and throughout Outland. We're going to destroy those portals. Take these primers. Designed in Area 52, they use the demon's own power as an explosive. Defeat Legion forces around Port Xylus and Cruel to gather demonic runestones. Use the primer to detonate 4 stones inside the portals and watch. Return to me when your mission is complete.
Spirits be with you.
I like how the summary text for this mission is almost as long as the mission text. It's like, so basically what this guy wants you to do is, and then it just repeats everything he said. Expect me to get very distracted around the half-3 mark, because that's the earliest when my parcel can arrive. Bone Chewer blood samples, that's a thing I did a few weeks ago.
Ah yes, the blood of the Bone Chewer clan. I am very curious about these orcs. They are still the depraved fiends of the past, but their strength and power is greater than what I heard. Well, let's begin, shall we? Taz, my equipment here is unfortunately not configured for all the tests I'd like to perform.
Right, I think I should read this text first.
Ah, I see.
Oh wait, no, she's talking to someone else. That might be a later quest. Oh, here we go.
Ah, I see. Yes, this is unfortunate. Taz, I have confirmed that this blood is from the Bone Chewer clan of orcs, tainted with demonic power. I'm afraid, however, that my current equipment can delve no deeper into this mystery.
I'm just like, what, why?
Taz, my equipment here is unfortunately not configured for all the tests I'd like to perform. However, my colleague at Spinebreaker Post, Apothecary Albrecht, possesses all the required implements. I have acquired a sample of bleeding hollow blood, gained from a past mission of Ralmar's agents. Take the sample to Albrecht and allow him to study it. Just don't let him taste it, he's weird like that. To reach Spinebreaker Post, speak with Wing Commander Brack near the Wyverns to the south.
Embrace the shadow.
I always used to call them Wyverns, and then I realised there's no R after the Y. Yeah. So the reason why they keep telling you where everyone is because Burning Crusade was before, like, quest tracking was a thing, as far as I'm aware. I know Classic definitely was, I think this was too. And so in the quest text they would always have to tell you specifically where to go. But now we've got handy little things like blue circles and diamonds. Diamond is new to a pre-patch. Now we don't have to think at all. No, I'm joking, it is better this way, trust me, I've played Classic. Oh, I don't have... Oh, I do have... Okay. Hi!
I'm out of reach.
Oh, that's the wrong one. No point attacking the fucking demon. Wow, we're all so powerful. Look at us go. Wow, an axe, that would be useful if I wasn't enhancement. So yeah, these guys basically drop the stones that we're supposed to put in here to make them go boom! Aren't you supposed to despawn? Do you not despawn? I thought you despawned. Okay, I guess you're just weak. Oh, you dropped 2? Hell yeah, dude. Oh, requires 4 demonic rune stones. I take back my hell yeah, dude. It's more of a hell no, dude. Hell no, dude. So, if this was a modern quest, it would probably, these guys would show up as quest NPCs, because they drop an item that we need. But, due to some sort of coding oversight, that is not the case. Wow, that proc does not last very long, huh?
I don't have a target.
Oh good, my monthly YouTube creator newsletter is here. Maybe they can tell me why they've decided to fucking remove functionalities for playlists because people weren't using them enough. You used to be able to auto add videos to playlists if they had certain words in the title. You no longer can because apparently not many people were using the feature. What is the point of removing something like that? It makes me so angry. It's like when they removed, or apparently they were, I don't know if they walked this back because I still see them around, but they were going to remove subtitles. Because apparently not many people use subtitles, and it's like, yeah, idiots. Of course a small portion of people are going to use subtitles, because there aren't a huge amount of people that are hearing impaired. It's still important, or sorry, no, yeah, hearing impaired. It's still important to have that for people who are. Like, the playlist thing is just annoying, but that's like straight up unethical, what they did or were planning to do with subtitles. It annoys me so much. YouTube is such a garbage website. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't worry, I get it. I mean, I upload to YouTube all the goddamn time, but there's like no fucking alternative. It's so annoying. Especially with Twitch doing all the horrible DMCA takedowns now. Oh, that reminds me. Music enabled, even though it's just game music. This will be fine, but... we thought YouTube were bad with their DMCA stuff, but Twitch are even worse. Like, people are still getting takedowns on videos they've deleted because they still appear in Twitch servers, so their accounts are still getting flagged as being in bad standing for content they don't even have available anymore. Why are companies like that? And by like that I mean relentlessly awful. Hi, it's one of those streams. Even though I'm in a good mood. Are we really killing her? Okay. Does she drop what we need? Hey, blue lady. Do you drop stones? Nope. Well, maybe you do. You really pulling everything because you're worried I'm gonna take it from you? Dude. Have you played this game at all in the last 15 years? Like, you don't have to party up to share tags anymore. Or maybe he was just doing it to be helpful. I'm out of range. I still don't know if it's like offensive to do that accent, because it's the accent that they do in the game, but I'm like 90% sure that the original voice acting for Trolls was just all white people putting on accents, which is not great. You know? So like I go back and forth on whether to like, because it's definitely a fun voice to do, but if it's offending people I probably shouldn't be doing it, right? Item is gone. What the fuck do you mean item is gone? I've never seen that error before. Okay, that was weird. Alright, so now we need to burn up these cannons. Yeah, the problem with our Outland quests is none of the quests really link together in any kind of a meaningful way. When we do future expansions, you'll see how they do. Also, by the way, I've got more info, because I don't think I had it on the previous story mode stream, but I have more info on how to make sure that we can see all of the story in an expansion. Basically, you can... They hotfixed it in that you can now disable XP again whenever you want to at Orgrimmar. So when we hit level 49, we'll go do that, we'll disable XP, and then we'll do all of the quests in Outland, which will be good because it will get me a Lawmaster achievement, which I need. And that's cross-character. Although I don't know if it's cross-faction. I don't know how that works. I don't play a lot of Horde characters, so I don't know how achievement progress works like that. I assume it's cross-faction characters. Don't quite know, though. Ah, yes, the Path of Glory. Such a lovely looking path. Hey, by the way, it's made out of skulls of dead Draenei. Did you know that? Have you ever noticed that when you're playing this game? You're like, oh, it's just your ordinary path texture. And then you zoom in. Oh, no. It's dead people. Cool. Awesome. Love walking on top of genocide. Get me out of this path right now. Bum, 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 bum. I do like Outland atmosphere. I don't think Zones really had soundtracks to really speak of until maybe Cataclysm. Like, I noticed when I was questing in Wrath of the Lich King, like, it's not a soundtrack, it's just like atmosphere. But I like the atmosphere in Outland. I think the atmosphere in Northrend is boring as fuck, or at least in Borean Tundra. I put a Skyrim soundtrack on instead. Dude, hour and a half potentially until I get my Xbox. This is when you look at the VOD and you notice it's 6 hours long and you're like, oh no, Christian did not get his Xbox. That would make me sad. Speaking of which, expect me to be live streaming from my Xbox at some point in the near future, whether it's today or tomorrow or another time. I want to see what it's like. I assume it's just 1080p 60 FPS streaming and it's only bottlenecked by my Wi-Fi and my connection, or my ISP. That's how it should be. Right now on my PS4 I'm more bottlenecked by the 720p limitation, but you know, you can't win them all. Wait, what? 0 out of 8 demonic runestone. That's not the right tooltip for that, but okay. We could go down and do this one, but that would take us far away from these quests. I noticed the VOD for part 1 got a decent amount of views when it comes to the amount of views I typically get, so thank you for watching that. I hope it was entertaining. I'm sorry if you're watching these back to back and it's like I've forgotten all the voices and I've forgotten half the story. I didn't intend to leave it that long between part 1 and part 2. Like I said, I just came down with a head cold and I wanted to be able to stream without sounding like this. It was lucky. The cold I had was like all the symptoms of a cold, except for all of the symptoms that cross over with COVID. So luckily I wasn't too worried. Like, I didn't have a cough at all. I didn't have like a temperature or anything like that. I just had like a sore throat and then like gunkiness and then like headaches and a stuffy nose. That was about it.
How you doing?
The Legion won't be prepared for the surprise you have for them, Taz. Well done. I could almost feel the tremors of the explosions from here. See, I'm kind of like on the verge of doing the troll accent, but then I'm like, I don't know if I should. Now we have one more bombing mission for you. Okay. I feel like it's almost more upsetting if I make a thing of it. We've identified 2 of the main transporters that the Burning Legion are using to bring in reinforcements, Gateway Murketh and Gateway Shadraz. If you look east up the Path of Glory, which we really shouldn't still be calling the Path of Glory, you'll see them on either side of a road. I want you to bomb them into oblivion. Here are the bombs you'll use, specially designed by a goblin in Area 52. Now speak with Wing Commander Brack, he'll put you on a withering. Bombing run missions.
Speak, friend.
I'm on a bombing run mission. For Forward Commander Toark, I need a Wyvern Destroyer. Who's messaging me? Who messaging me? Messaging me. Hang on a second. I need to respond to this. There we go. Don't mind me. Just ruining everyone's immersion. Let's go. May your blades never dull. I think orc voices are the most fun to do. Even if I'm rubbish at doing them. see how the stream's doing a second. Looks like it's doing alright. Oh yeah, I forgot to check if the chat box was in the right place, but it is perfectly in the right place, so that's good. Oh fuck, I forgot. Okay, sorry. Do. Wow. See, modern bombing run missions would just have it on like a bar down here, which is why I didn't notice I had to click the quest icon on the side. And then also, normally when you finish your objective, it just straight up, it's like, oh, okay, and then returns you, instead of making you wait for like the slow flight path back. People be messaging me because I'm so popular and everybody loves me. Imagine, no? Imagine. If you missed during your first pass, take another. That will set them back weeks. Fantastic work, Taz. The Legion never expected such heavy resistance. Yeah! Oh, what did I get? Wind shear. Oh, that's just my interrupt. Now that you've got your wings, perhaps you'd be interested in running another bombing mission. This time we've isolated the Legion's main production area behind the forge camps in the north. I need you to get on a wyvern and destroy the whole damn thing. Here are your bombs. Now talk to Wing Commander Brack when you're ready for takeoff.
Stay away from the
Return to Fralmar. Hope you enjoyed your flight, friend. I haven't done it yet. A messenger arrived for you while you were away. Seems Nazgul's got a new use for you. You best head back to Fralmar and check in with him. I have a feeling the Legion's just getting warmed up.
Peter. What do you need?
Lend me a Wind Rider. Lend me an X-Wing. Can you imagine? I just like suddenly fucking appear on an X-Wing. Look at the pretty skybox. It's so cool. Alrighty. I mean, isn't the shelf the other direction? No? Where are we going? No, obviously I can't frickin' tell.
It's too far away.
You're too far away. Damn it, Mon. Oh. I thought we were doing another bombing run. Did I click the wrong option? Oh god, there's so many new quests. I think I clicked the wrong option. I definitely clicked the wrong option. Bollocks. Bollocky bollocks. Right. In that case, let's return to Fralmar. And then we'll work from there. Sorry, everyone. Because he told me to go do a second bombing run, right? I'm like, that's what this bomb thing here is all about. Pew! Oh, I can't use that here. I knew the Abyssal shelf was on the other side. By the way, I finished Halo 2 yesterday. Expect a video up on that soon. Speaking of bombing runs. It only took me 5 months to finish Halo 2. That's how good my attention span is. But it was pretty good. There's something very satisfying to Halo's combat, just generally. Although I played Halo 1 and Halo 2 on classic graphic modes because I never played them before and I thought I should play the originals first. But I'm excited to go back and revisit them with the remastered graphics because they're so pretty! I would toggle them on every now and again and just be like, ah! And then toggle them off again. Alright, Spirit Wolf. That thing what I learned from that dude on that place. Boo! Hey Nazgul, what do you want?
Loktar. Ah, Taz, you've come just in time. Our scouts have discovered that the Legion positions on the ridge behind us are actually forge camps. It's there that the demons are constructing their infernal Fell Reavers.
Are they Fell Reavers made out of infernals, or do you just really not like them?
If we move against them quickly,
Okay,
we could disrupt their production.
just ignores everything I say. Hey! We did one! I've already done to Hellfire and back on the Alliance, but it's different here. Forge Camp Mageddon. Get it? It's like Armageddon, but they couldn't put armor in there for copyright reasons.
Taz, we have reason to believe that the easternmost forge camp is not yet complete. The Legion's Ganark servants are working round the clock to get the facility up and running. We can't allow that to happen. Also, where did the Legion get clocks from? It's crazy. Head east to the forge camp Mageddon and slay 10 Ganark. Bring me the head of the master Razorsaw.
Razorsaw, that's not a very nice name.
And the Legion's Fell Reaver production will grind to a halt.
Also, something about an assassin?
Taz!
Yep, I'm still here.
We recently uncovered a plot to assassinate our envoy at Falcon Watch. Hellfire Citadel learned of our plans to send an expedition there earlier this morning and set up an ambush. Our scouts have informed me that an assassin known as Krun Spinebreaker waits along the road north of the Citadel. Go there and slay this assassin. Show the Fell Orcs we're not to be trifled with.
His voice is getting more and more warbly.
Run, I'm an orc.
Gotta be careful I don't do my throat in when I do that voice. So. It's like when I was doing Elder Scrolls Online and I was doing an orc voice there, and it was just like, oof, that's a nice mount. Where'd you get that mount? Let me see what mount that is. Oh, I don't need to inspect you for that. Maghar. Oh, that's just a Maghar orc one. I've got that too, man.
Yo.
I've been looking for telltale signs of burning cannons, smoke plumes, or the cries of burning fell orcs. Any luck on your mission? I thought so. I couldn't quite make out the destruction from here, but I can imagine how it must have looked. Splendid! Well done, Taz. Fraumar Command will be happy to hear of your success.
Alright, do I want a new helmet? I guess I do.
Keep it real.
Oh yeah, I never cooked these either. Oh, now I look silly. Oh, it was always going to happen, wasn't it? There it is. Hey, we can see my hair again, that's nice. Like I'm just carrying bombs around with me. Oh my god, what do you want?
Anaria Shola.
Torseldore? That's an interesting last name. My people recently finished building Falcon Watch, a base of operations in the southwestern region of Hellfire Peninsula, beyond Hellfire Citadel. You are welcome there as an ally, Taz. If you're looking for work, go there and tell Ranger Captain Venran that I sent you. He will see to it that you are given tasks worthy of someone of your caliber. Thanks, dude.
Keep your wits about you.
Don't like the way you looked me up and down before you said the word caliber, though.
Battle Crier Blackeye. What a name.
It is regrettable that among our many enemies in Hellfire Peninsula, the orcs of Hellfire Citadel stand among them. But who better to challenge and hone the horde than orcs?
Hi, I lied to you about the honor remarks I have to redeem. I just want to get rid of my gubbins. I usually try and keep like the expeditionary like starting gear because it's kind of cool. I don't know. Even though you can transmog it, I just like having it in my bank as like a look where I started. Oh, actually, I should keep cloth as well. I usually sell cloth just because I have so damn much of it across all my characters. But I don't have any cloth reserves on Horde characters, so I might as well keep it. I don't want to cudgel. It is expeditionary, though. Watch me cry about having no inventory space in a minute. I know that was an item level higher, but also it got rid of a stat of armor, and I think that's the most important thing, isn't it? For other than like agility or my primary stat.
The Fell Orcs of Hellfire Citadel must be scoured from our birthland. To attack them, we must first secure our forward staging points near the Citadel. Sorry, I tripped over my words a bit there. Our outrunners found 3 fortifications that will suit this purpose, but the Alliance has the same idea and even now sends forces to take them. We want you to stop the Alliance and capture these forts. Aid in the capture of each fort and return to me for the horde.
Oh, okay. This is a PvP quest. They don't normally do these, just so you know. Or there's PvP quests, but they're a separate thing. So we're probably not going to do this quest. Yeah, no, we're not going to do this quest. Sorry. The Alliance have a version of that quest too. It just takes too much time, that's all. If I was going to PvP, I would do PvP, you know. It's not mindless enough. I can't face roll it, is what I'm saying. I do like using a raptor for a mount. Look at his little arms. It's like, ah, he's gonna get you. Oh. I don't think you're who I want to kill, are you? I don't know. Do I want to kill a Fel Cannon? Gunark, Servant Slain. I guess I don't want to kill the Fel Cannons. What do I want? Oh yeah, it's pretty funny, right? Vehicles didn't exist in Burning Crusade yet, so these are literally just mobs that turn and look at you. Is it you I want to kill then? Nope. What the hell am I supposed to kill? Oh, Burning Crusade game design. Oh, that guy. One of those, probably. Moarg, Ganarg. I don't know. I don't understand. Well, there's 3 more camps around the place. Let's go check those. Running around at the speed of sound. Just start singing Sonic songs. Ah, here's a Gunark's servant. Ah, see, now the Alliance you do want to steal mobs from because they'll tag them and then you won't get them. Although, you know, don't be a dick for the sake of being a dick. Like, tag them if you need them, kind of thing. And don't just tag every single one in the area and then die, because that's super annoying when people do that. I should probably move Arg, but he's gonna get to them before I do. Whatever can I do? Guess I'll just have to go through. Please don't demonetize me, Twitch. Not that I'm monetized in any way. I'll be right back. I thought I heard something. I know it's too early for my parcel to arrive, but hey, you never know, right? Wow, guys, I can't believe it. My Xbox Series S has not arrived yet. And they killed all of you. Yep. Oh, well, they didn't, but... Oh, I don't know if you can see that. Oh, you can. You can see what Reese is putting in the top left. I should probably tell him about that. Nah, it's fine. He's not going to be like, wow, Christian, when can I next come over to your house? And then just like put my address in it. I'm like, no. Just get fucking. What's the word? It's weird though, because it's only supposed to be capturing the game. So I'm actually not all that sure why the Discord stuff still pops up. Oh, some more servants. Yeah, I guess they'd just been killed earlier. Normally you'd see their corpses on the ground now, so I guess they can't have been killed recently. I think Lava Burst has to proc before it's useful in any way, right? Yeah. Don't have a target. Get fucked. It's interesting how they all make exactly the same death noise. I played a lot of Halo 2 yesterday, so I'm used to hearing lots more varied and interesting death noises. Elites make the best death noises. Gets that. So yeah, I've done Hellfire Peninsula like 1,000 times. The stuff I'm most interested in, if I'm being honest, for this playthrough is when we get to well, basically anything beyond here. I've done Zangarmarsh a lot too, so but like I don't hugely know the stories in Tanan Jungle or like, well, mostly Shadowmoon Valley and the Purple Place. I'm interested to see what's going on there. Although I'm sure none of it is lore which would hold up to today's standards, and like, I mean, a whole bunch of it already has been very, very subtly retconned. Well, maybe not retconned is the right word, but like recontextualized, which is exactly what retcon is short for. Retroactive contextualization, I think. I'm not sure. I don't know. I just know that whenever anyone brings that up on Twitter, the writers are like, that's not what retcon means. We haven't been retconning stuff. Oh, okay. Well, I'm not like that because I don't call them out for it, but no, I get it. It's one thing to be like, hey, you didn't know what Illidan's true plan was in Outland all those years ago. It's another to be like, oh, Illidan? Yeah, no, he didn't do that thing like you see in the game. We've decided he actually did that other thing. They haven't done any of that I'm aware of. So it is just more like recontextualizing rather than... I mean, what is retcon short for? But, you know. I'm cool with it. It makes the story more interesting. Who fucking cares? Like, I would care if they did it really blatantly and obviously and all the time, because then that would just devalue older story, but they don't. Like, I can go back and read, like, Rise of the Horde, and I've never read that book, but I know that if I read it now, I'll still get value out of it. I won't get any big lore reveals because it's old, but I won't be like, oh, that doesn't make sense anymore, you know? I won't be like, oh, they changed that. I'll just be like, oh, it's interesting that it was written this way because the writer clearly didn't have this intention 15 years ago before they knew where they were going to take this character. Like, you can tell stuff like that on the level of how they write a character rather than what the character actually does and says. I would argue that's the level to which they recontextualize old events. Like, would Sylvanas really do this in response to that if she was a force of death like she is now? I don't know, Jeff.
Talk to me.
Right. So, what is it I need to say to you? Send me to the Abyssal Shelf. That's what I was meant to click. Sorry, everyone. My apologies. The stadium has been taken by the Horde. Oh no! Oh wait, I'm the Horde. Oh yay! I always forget that I'm the Horde. I remember the first time I played a Horde character, it felt so weird to be in like Durotar and seeing the name show up as like green instead of red. I was like, what? Or like going to Goldshire and having it show up as a red name. Whoa, it's like a whole other world of Warcraft.
I can't use that.
Come on. This is an annoying bombing run because why would you put a recharge on an item like that? And also, like I said, I'm pretty sure when we're done he still has to fly around aimlessly for a minute.
I'm out of reach.
Oh, did that not destroy the cannon? Oh, it just faded away. I'm guessing that means it did. Wow, I killed 3 whole peons out of that entire cluster. I'm brilliant at this. That's more like it. Now I just need to kill the overseers. Damn it. Don't fall down. It's one of the coolest things about Outland. It's just like, oh yeah, by the way, you are just on random slabs of rock in the Twisting Nether. Don't fall. If you're wondering what the Twisting Nether is, it's space but for demons, basically. Space for like mortals is called the Great Dark Beyond, which I think is kind of pretentious, but that's just me. Just call it space. You know, like, why you gotta be so wizardy about it? Oh right, because it's probably wizards who discovered it and named it. But yeah, mortals, mortal realm, all that stuff. Great Dark Beyond. I guess life realm would be more fitting. Demons, they live in the Twisting Nether, which is full of demonic energy and all that kind of jazz. When Draenor blew up, it blew up with such intensity, and I'm doing this all off memory, so I apologise if I have some slight inaccuracies, but I'm pretty well versed in lore. You can pretty much count that this is right. When Draenor blew up, it was with fell energy that it blew up, and there were demons invading and all that stuff, and there was so much demonic energy it slipped from the Great Dark Beyond into the Twisting Nether, which is why the sky looks all cool. I mean bad, very very bad. I'm not a Legion apologist, you are. You'll fly as if you've been doing this your entire life, Taz. Outstanding performance out there. Not even a scratch on the Wyvern Destroyers. Yeah, I'm pretty great.
Spirits be with you, man.
Wow. Do I have to wear the the shorts? Alright, I guess I do.
Speak, friend.
Return to Abyssal Shelf.
Taz, are you ready for another sortie over the Abyssal Shelf? I fear that if we do not maintain pressure on the Legion forces there and allow them to strengthen their hold, then we may suffer a large demon attack from the north. What say you, Shaman? Do you want to take another Windrider and hammer the Abyssal Shelf one more time?
No, because this is the exact same quest and it doesn't even give XP. I don't know why this is a thing. It's not a daily quest, it doesn't have the blue above it, it doesn't give reputation. Well, it might give reputation, but I doubt it. It's weird. Burning Crusade game design is weird. Just saying. Just throwing it out there.
He's just like, wow, how fucking shallow. We're all gonna get killed by demons because I didn't have any XP to give him.
Yeah, that's the way it is. Also, I'm leveling up really slowly. I guess it's because I'm stopping and reading all of the quest text, and also it's Outland, so it's spread out everywhere. But normally after this much game time, you'd expect to be like level 20 at least. I don't know where that's in my Headbutt time, I'm singing it. I woke up with, oh, what did I wake up with in my head? I tweeted about it, if you're curious. Hang on, I'll fucking say it on stream. Where do that be at? Where do it be at? Oh, Uptown Girl. Yeah, I woke up and Uptown Girl was just blaring in my brain, and I was just like, why? Why are you like this, brain?
A new Bellore della
I have little time to waste, Shaman. What is it you pester me with? Oh, actually, we never read the missive. Can we read the missive? Okay, sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. You are right to bring this to my attention. This could be a production order for additional Fell Reavers, or new attack plans. This will take some time to decipher. Ah, that would be why. Leave me. I will summon you when I know more. Magister Bloodhawk nods to you as you turn to leave. You are a sharp one, Taz. I shall be watching your progress with great interest. Oh fuck, it's Emperor Palpatine.
Farewell. What do you need?
Move quickly, Shaman. We've got to shut down Forge Camp Mageddon before the demons finish its construction. Well done, Shaman. That was very quick. That's one less Forge Camp we need to worry about. It'll take the Legion a while to get that facility back up and running. You've just brought us one of the things we'd run out of. Time. There is a second production facility. Oh, of course there is. This is what you enlisted in the army for, you know. Forge Camp Rage that lies to the immediate northeast of Fralmar. The demons have positioned a number of their fell cannons along the ridge, and they're aimed straight at us.
Well shit, dude, sounds like we should probably evacuate or something.
You must enter the camp and destroy these fell cannons. Taz, you must be sure to detonate them all, or nothing will stop the Legion from raining fiery hell down upon our heads.
Well fuck, dude. It's weird that you're just sending one guy out to do this vital mission, but sure, I'll go out now. Stream, I will be right back. I'm sorry to do this to you, but you know, that do be how it be. Hang on a minute, I've just realised as well. That needs to go down a bit. There we go. Alright, be right back. My apologies. I return. Hi, it's me again. I'm ready to be a troll. Not like an internet troll. That would be bad. I'm ready to be a zappy boy. And so zapping shall be done. Oh, now I need to go back and kill the cannons. Okay, right, yes, I remember that
quest that I just read.
I don't know why you couldn't have just got me to do it while I was there, you know? Like, jeez. I also like how the quest text was like,
Destroy every cannon. If even one is left, we are surely doomed.
and meanwhile the quest is to destroy 3 cannons and there's like 7 up there. It's like,
Did you destroy all of them?
no.
Good job.
Okay. Video game logic, everyone. Video game logic. So many demons! What is this, my subconscious? Subconscious? What's this fucking subconscious, Christian? God damn. There are many demons here, I should probably start slaying. I hope there's an ability later that I want a passive ability that makes it so that I can cast and not just immediately get like half a second beat back off me whenever I get hit, because it's very annoying. Looks like it is not an ability. That is a shame. Maybe it's a talent. You never know. But yeah, right now this class is just Flame Shock and then Lightning Bolt, Lightning Bolt, Lightning Bolt, but and then the occasional, you know, Earth Shock, that's the one. But I promise you, it does get more interesting later on. I did it, I killed one. See, look, this would have been great if I had those quests at the same time. It'd be like, wow, he's doing one quest while he gets to another quest. That demon has straight up boobies. How's it going, dude? Or I guess moobs. Alright, you sit down and think about what you've done. I like how it's like, oh no, if those cannons attack the town, the whole town will blow. Oh, I guess there were just 3 cannons. My bad. It's like the whole town will be in danger, and then it just shoots me in the face, and I'm fine. Video game logic. People could write entire webcomics about this stuff. I'm sure no one ever has. Oh, Taz, buddy, that was not your most strategic decision that you've ever made. I don't really need to be in Ghost Wolf form right now. I've got him out. I've got an edgy raptor boy. I don't know why I called him edgy. He's not really that edgy. In fact, he's quite smooth. He's got like a nice smooth square chin. I guess it's not that square. I need to target something first. Hello, Nazgul. Advisor to Thrall? I thought that was Nazgrim. I don't know much about Horde B characters or C characters.
I knew you had spirit, Taz, but you've outdone yourself this time. We heard those wretched cannons exploding from here. That should teach a legion not to underestimate the sons of Durtar.
Ancestral Spirit? Wow, I can revive people. Never using that.
You are an honor to us, Taz, but now we must strike before the legion recovers. To the north of Fromar lies Invasion Point Annihilator.
I'm just like rolling my eyes. Oh good, another invasion point.
It houses a warp portal through which the legion draws its reinforcements. You must overload that portal and blast it back to the abyss it came from. The portal's activation key will be held by the point's commander, Warbringer Arexamal. Slay him, take the key, use it on the portal, and do what must be done. May the war chief's blessings be with you.
May your blades never dull.
Don't use a blade, but thank you for the sentiment. Look at my two toesies. The worst part about being a troll is when you stub your toe, you've got 50% chance of it being your little toe. And that shit is painful. How do I... See, I feel like the game wants me to go in the cave, but the new diamond check mark is telling me it's all the way up there. Oh good, more quests. This just goes down, doesn't it? Yeah, I guess I went the wrong way. Alright, hang on. Hang on, hang on, hang on. This mount speed though. See, here's the interesting thing. This zone was designed for people to, at the very least, have 100% mount speed. Like, obviously it would have been possible for a player to have 60% mount speed here, but very, very, very unlikely. Oh, how did that demon not see me? That was lucky. Oh, jeez. Ah, jeez. Ah, shit, dude. Ah, jeez. Ah, yes, low-level self-healing. I forgot how OP it is. I survived. I'm so good at video game. Right, that's the guy I need to kill. Mob density! It's been a while since I've just had to cleave my way through a bunch of mobs. I have a alt, fucking hell. I have a Alliance rogue who I've been taking through the Wrath of the Lich King expansion, but I've been doing it like I do story mode, where I just stop and read all of the quest text, except obviously I don't read it out loud. But because she's a rogue, I've been able to sneak past packs of mobs for bullshit stuff like this. So I'm not used to having to like cleave my way through. What's over here I need? Oh, I need to close the gate. Closing the Burning Legion gate. Bye bye. I did it. I am a true hero of the people. Doorway to the abyss, more like doorway to a miss. Got him. I'll take the Legion sentries to recover from that sick burn. I'm sorry, Dino friend. Oh no, Dino friend, I do apologise. Once more. This building again. There's probably a more efficient way I could be doing this, but it's fine. We're here for story after all.
Hurry, Taz.
Yeah, we did it.
Praise the ancients, you've done it, Taz.
Sorry, it's just funny when you read those two back to back.
The Legion has suffered a terrible defeat, and Falmar is safe once again. Ah, if I had but 100 warriors with your heart and cunning, this broken land would be tamed already. I salute you.
Aw, thanks, dude. More quests.
Magister Bloodhawk finally deciphered the Legion missive you found earlier. Fucking lazy shit. It turned out to be attack plans sent by one of High Lord Kazak's lieutenants, Arazius the Cruel. Apparently,
Oh, this is hurting my throat.
Arazius commands the Legion ground forces in Hellfire. The time has come to terminate his command task. Terminate with extreme prejudice. That couldn't possibly be a reference to anything in the real world. Head west to the pools of Agonar and put an end to the so-called Legion Lord. Today the Horde reclaims Hellfire Peninsula. Let the Legion be damned.
Be safe. Thrallhall.
I said yes.
Strength.
Annihilator.
Greetings, Taz. I mercifully have a much easier voice. I've deciphered the Legion's missive and uncovered the demon's strategic plans for this peninsula. Apparently there is a large group of hellish terror fiends gathering near the pools of Agonar in the west. We cannot allow such a force to go unchallenged. You must go there and decimate their cursed numbers. Oh, you want me to kill 1/10 of them? Sure,
The
dude.
reckoning is at
I'm on it.
hand.
Wait, no, that's not what I meant. I've been breaking into Mario song a lot recently. I'm not entirely sure why. It's just fun. Man, I was so excited for 3D All Stars to come out, and then I played a bunch of Super Mario 64. I got about a little past halfway through that game, and I was like, I'll check out Super Mario Sunshine, just because, like, I mean, like, I'm already familiar with 64, not so much the other two games. And then I played, like, the first level of Super Mario Sunshine, and then I did the thing I always do. I got hung up on something. The fact that you have to keep track of the blue coins you've collected, so I didn't want to accidentally collect any, so I wanted to collect all the blue coins in a level before moving on. I got hung up on that, and therefore I have not played much Super Mario Sunshine. And I'm just eyeing up Super Mario Galaxy like, well, I never really played that one. But I don't want to just abandon Sunshine. Why am I like this? That's my Felreaven noise, it's very authentic. Annoyingly, he's going right where I need to be. I really like these boards, by the way. I know they're like polygonal and old models by today's standards, but something about having a boar as a pet is really endearing to me, and I think that's probably one of my favourite ones. I know in Hellfire Peninsula... We're in Hellfire Peninsula, Christian. I know in Shadowmoon Valley you can get like black and green ones, which look even cooler. But yeah, that's the thing. Oh! My throat is going to be sore after this stream. I need to find a way to do that orc voice without it killing me. I should have a quick drink while I wait for this Felreaver to slowly bumble on by. Fizzy drink. Refreshing. I need to... Wait, how the hell do I even get there? Oh, I go that way. Okay. I did not... Wait, do I? Is the map lying to me? It looks like there's a way... There is not a way around. Okay. These are all mobs as well that we gotta dodge. The mob density in Hellfire Peninsula is surprisingly annoying. Oh fuck, it saw me. Well, we got Felreavered. Anyone want to tick that off their list of Burning Crusade playthrough staples? Because, yep. Just turned around and slapped me. There was a time in Battle for Azeroth, where because Burning Crusade had been expanded from 60 to 70 to 60 to 80, this thing stopped at level 70, and you could just solo it at like level 78 or something, which was kind of depressing. Run! Oh hey dude. Alright, we can finally move on with our lives. After, you know, having died. The annoying thing too is when you kill it you get nothing. It's just there to be annoying. Alright. We've finally reached our holiday destination. The Pools of Agonar. Kids come free! Oh my god, it's a Terror Fiend! One of the only demon models that didn't get updated. I want to avoid the green sludge if I can. Oh, I should probably imbue my weapon.
I'm going to have a target.
Oh, you have a real one already. Or the big one, I should say. Alright, half an hour until my parcel might arrive, and I know that sometimes they do arrive early, so I'll be playing with one earphone off. Or headphone, I should say. Always bugs me when people headphones, earphones, and earphones, headphones. Because I'm a pedantic asshole that way. Thanks for asking. Thanks for bringing it to my attention. How rude. There he is, Erasius the Cruel. We should probably kill his girlfriends first.
I'm not his girlfriend!
Oh, we should put our shield up as well. I'm the worst shaman to ever live. Reign of Chaos? What are you, some kind of Warcraft 3 expansion? Get out of here. Zap. 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 Reese is very excited about Destiny 2 today. For good reason! Beyond Light comes out today. How exciting. I've kind of fallen off of Destiny hard. Their whole plan of vaulting content is just so bizarre to me, it's really put me off. But apparently Beyond Light is on Game Pass, so maybe I'll check it out. The only issue is the Series S does not have a lot of install space, and Destiny 2 is a big old bugger of a game. But you know, maybe. I mean, I know it's supposed to be smaller now. Don't breathe fire on me, that's rude. And very unhygienic. Killing demons all day long. Oh really? That's how short Earthshock stayed for? That's annoying. Is it actually proccing something, or is it just telling me that I'm above 16 Maelstrom? Should it count as procced right now? I guess it should. I don't know. Let's check our passives. Not that one. No. Okay, I guess it just lights up when it's usable then. Because it's such a big spender. I guess I should open with Lightning Bolt and then Flame Shock and then continue, but I'll live being slightly inefficient. Oh, we've gotten to the point where I'm just absently checking out the window every few minutes. Look at me, I'm Wolfie, except you can't look at me because I'm Ghost Wolfie! Heckin' bamboozled. That's a bus, not a DPD van. Okay. There is a red car parked directly outside my house. So I'm like, oh, it's just the same car. That was there like 2 minutes ago. Yay! Alright, I'm not going to bother looting him because I can't be asked to draw the aggro. Where to next? Find Krun Spinebreaker. He sounds like a lovely fellow, doesn't he? He sounds like exactly the kind of guy you'd want to meet and share a light beverage with. Hey Krun, break any spines recently?
No, actually, I've retired from that business for now.
Oh, what do you do now?
I'm a chiropractor.
Oh, I see. Oh, I hate myself sometimes. At least I can make myself laugh if no one else. Which I was told recently is a good trait, so basically what I'm telling you is I've learned nothing. Oh right, this fucking thing. No, I will not update Windows, piss off. Yeah, I think the marker's a bit broken on this one. Can I please... I just want to Skyrim it. A Ukron Spinebreaker? No? Oh. Oh, guys. I don't think he's going to be doing any more chiropractic. The corpse matches the description of Krun Spinebreaker, Hellfire Citadel's assassin. As you turn the body over, you notice a stone axe protruding from his back. Ha! Comedy! You pull a stone axe out of the body and examine it more closely. There's something unusual about the craftsmanship of the weapon. Its origin appears orcish, though the materials aren't like anything you've seen before. Nazgul might be interested in seeing the weapon. Hey Nazgul, he just takes it as like a sign of attack and murders me in the middle of the room. Alright, let's go see what the Blood Elf wants. I'm sure this is going to be a whole separate chain of quests, but... you know, we've got time, haven't we? I imagine it's a busy day for the old delivery people. Probably be closer to 4:30 than 3:30. In fact, it'll probably be more like 6 PM. But hey, I said I'd stream until it arrives, so get ready for a few more hours of this. I can't remember the last time I bought a console and had it delivered. I know I did with my 3DS. I'm trying to remember how I got my Switch. I got my Switch from a shop, and I got my PS4 from work. So it would have been my 3DS as the last console I had delivered. I've never had like a home console delivered. When I bought my PS4, it didn't fit in my bag, and I didn't... Oh no, I did have it in a bag, but the bag was almost too big for the bag they gave me. So it was basically in my backpack, but it was like hanging out of my backpack on the walk home, and I probably looked like a burglar or something, because I just had a PS4 hanging out my backpack, and I was worried it was just going to tumble onto the floor and break. Like, I'm talking about like the full, it was inside the box and everything. It wasn't the console unit I had hanging out of the backpack by itself, but like, it just looked dumb and weird. And anyone could have just walked by and gone, yoink! How do I get up there? What the... Oh. Blood elves and their magic. Hi, I was told to come see you.
Our enemies will fall.
Though we've arrived at the promised land, Taz, much work remains to be done. Our people will reach Belfast if we lance desperately across Outland. Safe routes must be found, resources must be secured, and our enemies must be avoided or destroyed. Welcome to Falcon Watch, Troll.
Fuck you. Oh, hang on a minute. Yeah, I am a troll.
All our Horde allies are welcome here, especially those recommended by Martik. He's dreamy. We're dangerously close to becoming fenced in by Alliance forces. With the influx of Cinderai pilgrims from Azeroth, we must establish a route that's safe from our enemies' prying eyes. I've given it some thought and have arrived at a solution. We're to establish a secret path through the Great Fissure. Yes, even though the area is crawling with brutal rock flayers, they are merely beasts and can be taught to fear us. I want you to go and kill a good number of them. They shall learn fear of trolls, not blood elves. This is a sound plan.
Death to all who oppose us.
Death to all who oppose us. With the arrival of Field Commander Ramos and his forces, the Alliance and the Draenei friends have grown bold. They're militarizing every old Draenei road from here to Shadowrath. In response, the trolls have established
Yep, that's me.
a new outpost in the eastern part of Thangamarsh, just south of the Dread Mire. Swamprat?
I misread that as Swamprat.
Swamprat Post, they're calling it. I'm glad they have a sense of humor about living in a place like that, because I wouldn't relish it. The past commander has asked me to send anyone I can spare, and apparently I can spare you, even though I literally just asked you to help us instead.
Salama Ashalanore.
Salama Shalonore.
Don't worry, he's the only one with that voice. By order of the Ranger Captain. Hang on, he's the Ranger Captain.
But by order of the Ranger Captain, a reward is hereby offered for the slaying of vicious rock-flare matriarch known as Black Talon the Savage. Black Talon was last sighted inside a cave of the Great Fissure. Individuals seeking a reward are to present the creature's claws as proof of the dead. Most people would ask for the head or something, but I think that's kind of icky, so just pull its claws out, okay? Thanks.
State your business.
With the influx of pilgrims.
Okay. What voice does she have? I don't want to give her, like, something too stereotypically girly. With the influx of pilgrims and the encroachment of Alliance forces, things around Falcon Watch have gotten quite busy lately. In my spare time, I usually help prepare batches of arrows for the Rangers, but I haven't had the chance to gather feathers for fletching in a long time. I could offer you a bit of coin if you'd be willing to gather all the tail feathers for bone stripper vultures. In the past, I found them circling the bones of large beasts to the north of Falcon Watch. Here's to hoping not all of Outland is as barren as this region. This is quite a change from the green grasslands and forests of Eversong. The Halishiarakoa have domesticated a beautiful bird species called the Kaliri. I've managed to capture a young male and they appear to be trainable. The females are much... I'm giving her a lisp. The females are much rarer. What, the door? No, that's not the door. But if I had one, I could attempt to breed them. She has to be young though, a hatchling. An older wild bird wouldn't survive in captivity. Take this cage and travel south, not north. I'm lying to you. South to the den of Halish. Search the nest for eggs that are ready to hatch. If you bring me back a female hatchling, I'll reward you handsomely. Shaman. I'm just like turning a leaf. Yeah, yes. There's some Tauren by the name of Tyre Redmane that keeps pestering us for assistance. She's with a Cenarian expedition. They've set up a little post just to the west on the south side of the road leading to Zangarmarsh. If you hit Thornfang Hill, you've gone too far. Jesus Christ, that is a giant fellbat. Oi, I was talking to her. Damn you. I'm pretty sure that's the pre-patch mount. I've got that one too. Yeah, under City Plague Bat. Sorry, you were saying? Sorry for the interruption. Giving her the wrong voice now. Do you think you might head over there and see what she needs? I don't want to have to bother Ranger Captain Venren with such trivialities, especially when he talks in that horrible tone of voice. The reckoning's at hand. If you've got nothing better to do, I do. I have many things. Okay, thank you for helping.
What do you require?
Uncorrupted Draenei, like this unlucky fellow here, are virtuous champions of the light. What corruption caused their great race to devolve into the broken and lost ones? I've heard a theory that exposure to fell energies is what caused the mutation. I would like to put that theory to the test. Poor dude. Northwest of here lies the ruins of Shanna. There you will find lowly broken and commanded by Illidari taskmasters. Bring me demonic essences from taskmasters so that I can test them on this Draenei. By the way, have you ever watched The Taskmaster? It's a very entertaining show.
My sister recommended that to us recently, and it is really funny.
What business have you?
Northeast of here lie the pools of Aghanar, once a sacred site to the Draenei. Their waters were corrupted after blood from the demon Aghanar was spilled into them. That blood, though old and diluted, still possesses tremendous power, and if there's one thing we Blood Elves love, it's power. Sorry, just checking he wasn't a high elf. Terror fiends now walk the areas you've just murdered, empowered by the pure demonic energies of the original blood. Slay them and retrieve as much fell blood as you can.
So there are 2 separate quests to kill terror fiends, and you don't get them at the same time. That's
Keep your
annoying.
wits about you. The dark times will pass.
Outland holds many secrets, Taz. I know I sound just like Ryef and Nasomba. It's only a matter of time before we uncover them all. The half-man, half-bird, half-man species of the Arakoa, same thing really, don't know why I stopped talking, possesses the ancient arcane knowledge that would aid us greatly in our exploration of this world. Travel to the den of Halish, south of here. Obtain any magical scrolls that the Halishi may be carrying and bring them to me. I want to be a bird, damn it!
One more quest.
Our enemies will fall.
My husband, Aurelion, had been fascinated with the pools of Aghanar ever since we arrived in Outland. He spent much of his time studying slimes of all things. He went missing in there a few days ago.
It's just like Dragon Quest noises.
They say he's dead and there's nothing I can do about it. One thing I can do is try to ensure that his research doesn't die with him.
Wow, you took that on the chin really well.
Go northeast to the pools and look for his journal. He always carried it inside a brown knapsack.
Remember the sun well.
I do remember the Sunwell.
I don't actually know much about Sunwell's lore, if I'm being perfectly honest, but don't tell the Blood Elves.
For those of you who do not know, Blood Elves were one of the new races added in this expansion. That's why there's... Oh my god, look at all of those quest markers. I'm gonna bust. Just wait until I turn them all into question marks, baby. And then we have like half an hour of talking to do. Such fun. Alright, let's kill some... Never mind. I guess we'll go over here to find some. Or should we do this first? Let's do this and then go around like that. Okay. Oh, this quest's annoying. Alliance have this one too. Oh wait, no they don't. They have the worms to kill in this area. Did he just use Harden? Is he a fucking metapod? I think he's a fucking metapod, guys. There's never anyone around for me to use Earthshock on when it does its colourful "wee, look I'm available" thing. Oh good, it's like I did 0 damage to you. Awesome, love it. So this is what it's supposed to look like when quest dudes have quest things you need to get from them. They have like a red name above their heads. It doesn't work for a lot of the stuff in Burning Crusade because I'm assuming they applied it retroactively in like an algorithmic patch. Or, well, I don't know coding, but I'm assuming it's something like that. And there's certain quests in Outland which don't follow that kind of coding, because instead of being like kill this to get this, it's kill this to get this to use on this to finish this. So it's slightly different. You don't see a lot of quests like that in the newer stuff. Damn it! Don't mind me, I just keep looking out my window. I wonder if I can like track the actual van yet. Let me just make sure that I'm not gonna not DDoS, what's the word? Thingy myself. No, you're seeing the screen. Okay, let me just refresh this page then. Oh, I do have live tracking. Oh, this is exciting. Let me just double check that you can't see what I see. Okay, not that I'm paranoid. No, I don't have live tracking. Okay, never mind. Or I don't know if they call it like geo tracking or something. I don't fucking know. I don't know, dude. I just work here. God damn it, worm. Don't poison me. No, 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 no. This is bad. Bad news bears. Ah, that was weird. Don't do that again. In a way, it's probably good that I can't follow the actual van like some sites let you do, because otherwise I would just be really bad at streaming this. I would be, oh, it's nearly here. Oh, it's over there. Oh, where's he going? Oh, he stopped for a bloody lunch break. Man, blessed delivery drivers working in peace times. Like, they could easily just be like, yeah, no, you don't have to be able to get stuff off Amazon. I mean, I'm not getting mine from Amazon, but you know what I mean. Like, you can live without ordering like a new console. We're in the middle of a pandemic, but they're like, no, we'll keep doing that work. Like, jeez. You guys are heroes. Get ruined. Just becomes like a city of ruins. Done him. Hooray! That's 2 quests out of the way. Now let's go do the Arakoan ones. Trinkets! Yes! Trinkets! I ran that dungeon so many fucking times for the mount. I did eventually get it, the Raven Lord mount. There he is. Yeah. Because you can get that from, I believe, Heroic Dungeon? Which I think you can run like once a day. Heroic Dungeons once a day, or are they multiple times a day? I forget. Either way, I just remember running it a lot. Be right back? Question mark? Probably nothing. It was nothing! Still, you can never be too careful. I've decided to open my window, because it would probably be easier to hear him coming down the steps. Or her. You never know. Just like, hey, I should probably have had my windows open all this time. It got very purple all of a sudden, didn't it? Oh, I hate areas like this. It takes so long to get through. I'm just gonna get cold now, is the problem. about of reach. I'm always quoting my characters when they say shit like that. Like Rindlebrook, who I showed you at the start of the stream, she's great because she sounds like me. She's like Southwest England sounding, like ooh are kind of a thing. So I'm always quoting her like, too far away, can't reach that. We need a target first. Shit like that. Although I've been told I don't actually have that much of an accent. I mean, like a British accent, sure, but like regionally, I apparently don't have much of one. But you know, someone's probably watching this going right now, going, "Yes, he fucking does." Accents are weird like that. Like, I was playing WoW with my friend, was it last night or the night before? And I mentioned that dwarves had northern accents, and he was like, no they don't, they have dwarven accents. And I was like, yeah, dwarven accents are based on northern accents. And he was like, oh yeah, I guess I never noticed. I'm like, how did you not notice? But I've totally done that before. Hi.
The dark times will pass.
The battered Blood Elf's face displays relief at your presence. Please, Shaman, get me out of his cage. I foolishly set out from Fralmar ahead of my main group, despite Martik Tor Seldorai's warnings. He's got a really annoying name. I was set upon by horrible creatures that could only be the Ravagers he talked about. I managed to drive him off, but that was only the beginning of my troubles. As I bound my wounds, those birdmen found me, dragged me back to this cave, and locked me in this cage. I must get to Falcon Watch.
We will have
Oh, is this a
justice.
fucking... Oh my god, it's an escort quest. I forgot Burning Crusade still had escort quests. I fucking hate escort quests. Especially in WoW, they're super, like, badly programmed. Like, every time she goes to fight something, when she's done fighting, she runs back to where she was and then continues her walk. It's shit like that.
The eternal sun guides us.
It sure does. I love how powerful Lightning Bolt feels right now. That will not last. When we start earning our procs and stuff, and other spells, you'll notice Lightning Bolt by itself does far less damage. I need to click that nest, but I don't want to disrupt the escort mission. That's going to be super annoying to come back here, so... Nope. Oh, wait. Oh, it has to be a female hatchling. Okay. Did we run past a bunch of cages that I just never clicked? Oh, I don't want to run too far away. Click. Nope. Of course there's going to be like 90% males, because that's the way this game fucking works. Go away. I was here all along, don't worry, I'm still here. I didn't get distracted by a bird nest. I think we've just put the heating on as well. I might have to go shut my window because I don't want to get cold and waste the good heating. I'll just keep an eye out. At least as soon as she's decided to finally go, oh, I can go the rest of the way by myself. Which will be any second now, I'm sure. Now, they're following us. Amazing. Amazing. Love this game so much. Best game. I swear to God, if she dies because I'm dealing with one more enemy than the game thought I would. Wait, focus on me.
We will persevere.
You won't keep her from getting to Falcon Watch, as she keeps telling you.
Don't have a target.
Don't have a target. How long until you are finally satisfied? Does the screen have to turn away from being entirely blue? Like here? Or is it here? Or does it keep getting redder? Good lord, how red is it gonna get? Okay. I swear to God, if I have to escort you literally all the way over there, I'm going to scream. I am, aren't I? I am going to have to do that, aren't I? I know in Wrath of the Lich King they usually stop and go, oh, I can make it the rest of the way by myself when we get to around this part of a quest, but maybe in Classic you did have to escort them the entire way. Yeah, I don't actually remember. Oh! Allow me a moment to rest. Do I hear something? It could only be gameplay. And now there's going to be a Boar Attack. No? Okay, we narrowly avoided the boar. Although there's no way we're avoiding this one. Yes, punch the boar in the face. Well done. Oh, we got beef. Imagine if my parcel shows up now. I'm like, go away! I'm escorting a wounded Blood Elf pilgrim! Okay, I guess I'll just return your Xbox Series. No! I take it back! You won't keep her from getting to Falcon Watch, hulking Hellboar. Is that? Oh, interesting. It's Hell with one L. Which is a place in this game, but I'm not sure if they had conceived of that by this point. Helheim. Which is obviously ripped from Norse mythology. Oh, is it Greek mythology? Norse mythology, isn't it? Yeah. Greek mythology is the underworld. I don't know much about Norse. I want to learn more. I don't know much about Greek either, to be fair, but I've read like the first half of Stephen Fry's book on it. I need to get back to that, it's a really good book. There are now small children hitting bins. That sounds like van doors closing. That's awesome. I love that they're doing that. That's the best thing. So I literally had to escort her the entire way. My pack is missing. Oh, you fucking...
We will persevere.
Talaris shouts to several of the Blood Elves at the outpost. Get her inside and see to her wounds. Talaris turns back to you. She's fortunate that you found her when you did, Shaman. I don't think she had have lasted much longer up there. Can you make out what she was saying? Yeah, she was saying, none of you will stop me from making it to Falcon Watch. That wounded pilgrim seems to have been shouting... That wounded pilgrim seems to be shouting something about a pack. Hang on, 2 seconds.
Stay the course.
Go. Shut my windows. Make sure I'm still talking. I am. That wounded pilgrim seems to be shouting something about a pack.
When you encountered her, did you see a pack nearby? She must have left it when fleeing from her attackers. The Quilfing Ravagers in their ravine to the south are known to attack solitary travellers. If she doesn't calm down, I won't be able to tend her wounds. She slaps away my hands every time I try to put bandages on her. Her stubbornness may just cost her life. Go to Duskquill Ravine and see if you can find her campsite. I'm willing to bet she left it there. The stupid wench. Alright, we won't turn any other quests around here yet. Just because it's nice to have them all turned in at the same time. And then we can do a big old talky talk. Shabalaran! I enjoyed doing his voice. I'm definitely not favouring the Blood Elf quests because my throat was beginning to hurt. That's definitely not what's happening, and you should not read into it any more than I've already said. I took more damage. No, I did not. I was going to say, I thought I took more damage there than I would have if I'd just fallen. So we are now officially in the allotted time window for my my Xbox to arrive, so that's exciting. I'm guessing there's a quest to kill those things too. Luckily I don't have that quest yet. Wow, I found her pack. I was going to say sack, but then I realised it's not a sack, it's a pack. You can tell by the fact that there's a P at the start of the word. If there was an R, it would make it a rucksack. Because that's how containers work. Looks like I need to dive back into here. Oh, there's one here, maybe. Did that bird just yarr at me? Was that me? That was probably me. People should not be allowed to wear red clothes when I am waiting for the male person. I mean, really. Male, obviously. All birds are born with willies. Not that you have to have a willy to be male. But typically in wildlife terms. Good lord, could I please find a female Kaleri hatchling? Just one, that's all I ask. I just want to cage it and take it away from its mother. What's so bad about that? Don't answer that. Oh, this person is also doing the quest, I'll help them out. I regret helping them out, that was a terrible thing to do. Never mind, it was a male anyway. Oh, they're not doing the quest, they're just looking for the hatchling just like me. Oh, this is going to be fun. They're in a party together a bit. Are you... no. Alright, just leave it to attack me then, obviously. This sucks. I hate this quest. Oh, there's a female one. Nope, it's gone. That's one less person looking for it, if nothing else. If anyone knows what tune that was that I just sung, you win all of the points. Oh, hey, it was a good thing I killed that dude, I guess. Oh my god, leave me alone, I just want to take your children. You wouldn't miss them anyway, you're birds.
die. It's just occurred to me that birds probably don't even have penises. Going off of one of my earlier comments. If you're just tuning into the stream now, you're probably very confused. Right. Hey! Finally! Get in the cage. Taking you to your new Blood Elven overlords. Right, I'm supposed to take this over here apparently. I never even read it. As you hold the orb closer to you, you hear a voice address you. I sense you're not of the Arakoa, so I will attempt to barter for my freedom. My name is Eronas. I once ruled over the Eastern Winds.
The Halishi mage Avru trapped me inside this orb.
I've just realised it's an Arakoa.
Find the altar the Arakoa used to enslave me. It is hidden to the southeast of the Arakoa's den. Approach it with the orb and give it to me once I'm free. In exchange for my liberty, I'll reward you with powerful treasure.
Sounds worryingly similar to a gnome. Gnomes are secretly bird people, confirmed. Well, guys, I've just done my customary once every 30 seconds check out my window, and there is no delivery van. How rude. How unexpected. Okay, maybe it's not every 30 seconds. Oh good, more Kaluri swoopers. If you're a windwalker, why are you shooting lightning bolts at me? Why aren't you punching me in the face? Alright, where the fuck? Whence? Whomst? Oh, here. Place it. Oh, it's not an Arakoa, it's a wind thing.
Avru's magic, it still controls me. You must fight me, mortal. It's the only way to break the spell.
For gameplay reasons, of course.
Avru's magic is broken, I'm free once again. With this orb, I regain my liberty. Take your reward, mortal, so that our debt may be settled.
That's what I imagine a wind spirit would sound like, because it's like
Windy, whispery.
That's fun. I'm enjoying these voices. I hope you are too. Otherwise this will be a pretty bad stream for you, huh? Right. Let's go back to the pools of Aganar and do half the shit we've already done, apparently. So I want to make a shaman character who is a female. I will call them Sham Woman. What an original and fantastic name. Then again, I am literally just called Taz, so... you know, short for Taz Dingo. Taz Dingo! Which is what they shout when they're elated. Methinks it's time for a sippy sip of me Pepsi. Shit, I took a wrong turning, huh? I'm in the wrong neighbourhood. Oh, bugger. Alright. I'll fucking kill you. That's what it takes. Ain't seen no delivery van. When I get to a safe space. I will check the page again, see if I've got live tracking yet. Good lord though, there's enemies everywhere in Outland. It's so annoying. Go away, stop spawning in front of me. Right. Right, okay. Okie dokie then. Let's have a quick looky-look-see. Refresh. Nope. Oh, there's a real-time delivery update. Nope, that's just opt-in or opt-out. I'm already getting quote-unquote real-time delivery updates. Uber Eats has spoiled me. I'm used to being able to see exactly where the person is and wondering how the hell they are cycling up such a big hill so quickly.
It turns out he wasn't really on a bicycle, he was in a car, but the website thought he was in a bicycle, so I just thought he had thighs of steel.
Kinda disappointed that he didn't. Would have been more interesting, to be honest. Oh, this isn't Pools of Agnar, this is somewhere more interesting. Demons? Wait, this expansion is about demons? I almost forgot. I thought it was about birds. Don't be that slave. The one who's like, I will fight for my master even after he is dead. It's like, mate, come on, I just freed you, fuck off.
It's too far away.
You're too far away. Zap. Zap. The old lightning bolt animation was you would throw like a ball of lightning at them. This is much better.
You survived.
Perhaps not all hope is lost for the dragon. I am one of the 4 elders that guided this tribe before we were enslaved by the Eladari. I thought the
You have taken big breaths for this guy, Jesus Christ.
I thought the others were dead, but I've slowly learned that at least 2 others are alive, chained down and powerless, just as I am. I've not yet been able to find the Lardu and fear for the worst. There are more huts in the ruins upstairs. Perhaps you could look for him. It would be a great boon for our tribe if all our elders were alive.
Peace for you.
Okie dokie. Suddenly I'm Mario. Oh, you are just attacking me on your own free will. Okay, you deserve to die. Nah, you probably don't, but for the sake of gameplay reasons, I'm going to kill you. Sorry, dude. Sometimes it do be like that, though.
I'm out of range.
Run! Oh, what am I meant to be doing here? Demonic essence? What do I get that from? Oh, it is from these guys, they just don't always drop it. Well, look at me being the observant one. Or have I just not always been looting them, maybe? These urns that you're seeing around the place, they are definitely another quest. That I don't have yet. Oh, big demon boy coming. He's on his heckin' way, look at him go. Go away, no, I don't want to fight you. Yeah, you better flee. It's a shame we still don't have a broken as like an allied race or something. I'd like to make a broken Draenei shaman. Shaman. Frog Pants has just started a broadcast on Twitch. Yeah, if you've never listened to Frog Pants Network podcasts, the ones that Scott Johnson do, they're very good. Highly recommend them. He does the Instance podcast, which is a World of Warcraft podcast. That's how I first discovered his whole network. There is A DPD man with a parcel. It looks like it might contain an Xbox Series S. My dudes. He is crossing the road right now. I need to find somewhere safe. There is nowhere safe. I will sit here and hope patrols do not come by. I will be right back. Stream, I appear to have died. When did this happen? Who did this to me? Tell me. No, I'm joking. I'm going to end the stream because my Xbox is here. I have unboxed it. It looks cool. I'm pleased with it. My one thing is, it is supposed to have Game Pass with it, but I'm not seeing any code for it, so that's concerning. But maybe it's already like in the console, and I have to just link it to my account and then it activates, or maybe maybe someone Xbox send it to me in an email or something. I don't know, but I'll find out soon. I'll tweet about it, I'm sure, if you want updates on that. So thank you for watching this stream. We will get back to Taz, who is currently dead. I'm very sorry, Taz. We'll get back to him and his adventures in a future stream. For now, I'm going to go play with my new toy. See you later.